Hello, my loves. I'm Venus Morrigan, and today I want to talk about something that often slips through the cracks of our busy lives: stress. It creeps into every corner of your day, affecting your mood, your energy, even your relationships. But did you know it's also silently undermining your desire and pleasure? Stress isn't just a nagging thought in the back of your mind. It's a force that can sabotage your most intimate moments without you even realizing it. I'm sure you've noticed how difficult it can be to feel truly present when you're worried, anxious, or distracted. You might be physically with a partner, but your mind is playing out scenarios of deadlines and bills and the million tiny responsibilities that seem to pile up. And here's the real twist. When your body is stuck in this heightened state of vigilance, it prioritizes survival over pleasure. Blood flow meant for your intimate regions is redirected. Hormones that foster relaxation and arousal are overshadowed by adrenaline and cortisol, and before you know it, desire fades, replaced by thoughts that tug at your attention like needy children. It can happen so gradually that you don't even notice the shift at first. Maybe you start avoiding touch, making excuses, convincing yourself you're just tired. But deep down, you sense that something else is at play. And the sad truth is, no matter how much you long for genuine connection, stress can wedge itself between you and your partner, turning shared moments into tasks to be checked off. Then, of course, there's the added burden of guilt or frustration, which only fuels the cycle further. But here's the beautiful thing about our bodies and minds: they're incredibly resilient. The secret to reclaiming your desire often lies in learning to tame stress, to gently coax your body back into that place where it feels safe to crave touch and intimacy. Sometimes it's as simple as taking a few deep, deliberate breaths, the kind that expand your belly and slow your racing heart. Sometimes it's finding a physical practice that settles your mind, like gentle yoga or even a short walk in fresh air. And sometimes it's just the act of saying no to one more task so you can say yes to yourself or to your partner. Communication is another powerful tool. If you feel tension creeping into your intimate life, share that with your partner. Often, we put pressure on ourselves to appear composed, as though we can handle it all. But letting someone in, explaining that stress is overshadowing your desire, can build a bridge instead of a wall. You might find that your partner is relieved to know that your lack of enthusiasm isn't personal, and they may be eager to help lighten your load, both practically and emotionally. And remember, release doesn't always have to be sexual. It can be a simple, tender embrace or a playful touch that doesn't immediately aim for arousal. Sometimes just being close, heart to heart, can dissolve the anxiety that keeps you on edge. Foreplay, teasing, kissing, slow exploration, these aren't just warm-ups for sex. They're an invitation for your body to remember how good it feels to be present, to let go of the mental chatter, to relish every delicate sensation. Sleep is another unsung hero in the battle against stress. It's more than just rest. It's a time when your body repairs, when your hormones find balance. If you've ever noticed how your libido plummets after a few nights of bad sleep, that's no coincidence. Exhaustion is the enemy of desire, so be kind to yourself by protecting those precious hours of slumber. Last but not least, let's talk about the role of self-love. And I don't just mean the literal kind of self-love, though that can help too. I'm talking about acknowledging your worth, recognizing your limits, and giving yourself permission to slow down. Sometimes, the best thing you can do for your sex life is to nurture your relationship with yourself. When you feel grounded and confident, stress loses its grip. Then, pleasure no longer feels out of reach, because your body, your mind, and your heart are all aligned, ready to share a moment of genuine, unhurried bliss. I hope this conversation has resonated with you and perhaps offered a breath of fresh air in a world where stress can feel relentless. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Share your experiences, your thoughts, your questions. I adore reading what you have to say, and every time we talk about these realities, we shed a little more light on the path to deeper connection and fulfillment. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until we meet again, remember to breathe, let go, and trust that desire is always there, waiting beneath the surface, ready to bloom when you give it space to flourish. I'm sending you all a warm embrace, and I'll see you very soon. A soft kiss and take care, my loves.